Today's Taco Tuesday. We're making Freddie's tacos. Let's get to it. This is absolutely one of my favorite things to eat. And I love food, but this is one of my favorite things. One time at work, I think I actually made like 200 tacos for my co-workers, and that was fun. First thing you want to do is get about 2 tablespoons of oil in your frying pan and put that on medium heat. We're going to cook these slow so that the tortillas don't burn while the meat still cooks. This is the secret about Freddie's tacos, is that you actually add the hamburger meat to the shell before you, or the tortilla, before you even fry it. So you just want to smash this down over half of the tortilla, the corn tortilla. And you can use white or yellow tortillas, whatever you prefer. And I've noticed that when I make these, I use less hamburger meat than I would if I were to fry up the hamburger meat separately and then insert it into the taco. So for me, this is a little less meat, but the taste is still there. It's yummy, yummy. And on this one, I'll make sure that I have enough for all 4 tacos. There we go. And then you want to top it off with garlic salt. Pepper, and just a little bit of salt. Now, if you wanted to put onions in here, you can. That is the true Freddie's tacos, which I'm making Freddie's tacos. You put the onions in there before you put them into the meat, but I don't do that. I don't add onions to it. My family does. I just don't. And I love onions. I just don't add the onions to this part. So let's go ahead and get it into the oil now. So slow go. We want the sizzle. Kind of here. We want to make the tortilla to be pliable, so we don't want this heat too hot when we first start them off, because we just want to get these tortillas pliable. See, I've already broke that one. Let's try the next one. And one more to start off. There we go. Make that tortilla a little bit soft there, and then we can fold them over. There we go. See, that's the one I broke because I was in too much of a hurry. That's okay. It's still going to be edible. My heat's on medium. Like I said, we're going to cook these slow. Probably takes about 4 or 5 minutes or so. The outside of my shell is going to be crunchy, and the inside of the hamburger meat is going to be cooked, not pink. And you can only obtain that if you start off cooking slow. Otherwise, you'll burn the shell, and the meat on the inside will be very, very pink, unless that's the way you like your tacos. I don't recommend that. And I put a little bit of oil in here, number 1, to make the tortillas pliable, and number 2, because the hamburger meat that I normally buy is like 90-10. Sometimes I'll get 80-20, but not too often. And now we're just gonna wait until the appropriate time to turn them. In the meantime, I've grated my cheese. I've chopped up my lettuce. I've gotten my plate ready. I am good to go. Now you can start to see the hamburgers starting to get brown around the edges. Just a little bit. Let's see if this one's a little bit better. Just a little bit. It's not quite yet ready to turn. The one time I like to play with my food a little bit, so I want to make sure that it gets done on the inside. All right, time to do the first turn. See how the shell is getting cooked, but it's not burning. And I can't guarantee that they all won't do that. But that's the goal, slow and low. Sizzle, sizzle. Rotate this a little bit. All right, let's take these ones out that are done. We're going to put them on some paper towels to drain. All right, let's bring these three in and make them. Now they're going to be a little hot, not even a little. They're going to be a lot hot. See? Woo! Let me open those things up. I'm going to add my lettuce. And my cheese up on top. Same thing with the next one. Add my lettuce. And my cheese on top. My lettuce. And cheese on top. Looks like there's a little bit of leftover cheese, so I'll add that up. Cheese makes everything delicious. All right, there's Freddie's tacos today. Oh, and some blackberries that I had in the refrigerator as a little dessert. Thanks for joining me today. Until the next time I circle back in the kitchen. Bye. Who am I joking? You know I made all 6 of those tacos for myself.